face it just like Pacino. Streets I couldn't afford, like he counted it out in singles. And now I live life for the master, cause my life was a disaster. I'm a servant of the passion, that's what tell them if they ask. Who the king? He the king. Had to come to intervene, kept it clean by the father. Came recruited for the team. And now I moved out. What? Yeah, I came for the okay. Got the sand and they pinned them up like your favorite poster. And that's what makes us close. Yeah, my Savior's taking over. Embrace Jehovah, a taste of His grace that made us so. Now I'm part owner of this faith that I have. I take pride in my dad, like you on me in the American flag.
We stay up in the text. They coming out of me, let me show you where it's at. We gave up them old ways, old days got left. If you're saving unashamed, let me tell you what's next. Man, you gotta move out, give it over, move out, give it over, You don't see me, 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 you don't see me.
The boy Flame was the king if my heart was the town. Till God came around and shut my block down. Now I'm the Christian life liver, chapter verse ruler. Mix it with my witness like dealers and baking soda. My life is not mine, my mic is not mine. My time and my grind and my shine is not mine. Cause it's all His. What the fall did was nothing. See, Satan did heel bruising, but Jesus is head crushing. Man, I gotta be redeemed the way He cleaned up my way. I'd be a fool to see the way He beat the sleeves off the grave. See, this ain't rocket science. Why to fight a father who made you for pockets that's filled with product by popping to get you paper? It's gotta be more than belief. Man, this change is trash. Why would a Christian that's living go and revisit his past? My old man is ashes, just focus on growth. See that sweat, blood flowing, flesh ripping, cut, show it.
We stay up in the text. They coming out of me, let me show you where it's at. We gave up them old ways, old days got left. If you're saving unashamed, let me tell you what's next. Man, you gotta move out, give it over, move out, give it over, You don't see me, 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 you don't see me. Move out, 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 move out.
Satan did heel bruising, but Jesus is head crushing. Man, I gotta be redeemed the way He cleaned up my way. I'd be a fool to see the way He beat the sleeves off the grave. See, this ain't rocket science. Why to fight a father who made you for pockets that's filled with product by popping to get you paper? It's gotta be more than belief. Man, this change is trash. Why would a Christian that's living go and revisit his past? My old man is ashes, just focus on growth. See that sweat, blood flowing, flesh ripping, cut, show it.
We stay up in the text. They coming out of me, let me show you where it's at. We gave up them old ways, old days got left. If you're saving unashamed, let me tell you what's next. Man, you gotta move out, give it over, move out, give it over, You don't see me, 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 you don't see me. Move out, 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 move out.
In the night I hear him talk, the coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along this road he lost his soul to a woman so heartless. How could you be so heartless? Oh, how could you be so heartless? How could you be so cold as the winter wind when it breeze, yo? Just remember that you talking to me, though. You need to watch the way you talking to me, yo. I mean, after all the things that we've been through, I mean, after all the things we got into. Hey, yo, I know some things that you ain't told me. Hey, yo, I did some things, but that's the old me. And now you wanna get me back and you gon' show me. So you walk around like you don't know me. You got a new friend, well, I got homies. But in the end, it's still so lonely. In the night, I hear him talk, the coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along this road, he lost his soul to a woman so heartless. How wait a couple months, then you gon' see you'll never find nobody better than me. Tonight I hear him talk, the coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along this road, he lost his soul to a woman so heartless. How could you be so heartless? Oh, how could you be so heartless? Talking, 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 talk. Baby, let's just knock it off. They don't know what we've been through. They don't know about me and you. So I got something new to see, and you just gon' keep hating me. And we just gon' be enemies. I know you can't believe I could just leave it wrong, and you can't make it right. I'm gon' take off tonight into the night. Talk, coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along this road, he lost his soul to a woman so heartless. How could you be so heartless? Oh, how could you be so heartless? They gazed in the sky, endowed with power, so when they're faced with a trial, they would not cower, not faint, not bow, or pout face, be his mouthpiece even when under attack, and do outreach, cause Jesus is coming for back.
You see that lightning flash, you heard that thunder roll, can't wait to Christ back. This song should come to those who walked the righteous path, who had a love and those. This ain't to Christ, relax, yeah, when that trumpet blows, when that trumpet blows, yeah, when that trumpet blows, when that trumpet blows, yeah, when that trumpet blows, when that trumpet blows, yeah, when that trumpet blows. This ain't to Christ, relax, yeah, when that trumpet blows.
Yeah, first is the visitation, can't be cavalier. Then is the tribulation, trouble and despair. Don't underestimate this, there are several layers. The great tribulation goes on for 7 years. The first half is cool, emphatic cheers. The second half is cruel, sadness and tears. Armageddon, man, all of heaven is gathered there. Christ on his white horse in his battle gear against the Antichrist. He's an imposter, fresh on the scene, just season to prosper. Then he'll turn his back goodbye to the beast and the prophet. And Satan's chained by the angels with keys that unlock it. Yeah, everything will change. Peace in every barrel, the final link and chain. In pristine apparel, you know the king will reign and take over the world like Pinky and the Brain.
You hear that lightning flash, you hear that thunder roll, can't wait to Christ back. This song should come to those who walked the righteous path, who had a love and those. This ain't to Christ, relax, yeah, when that trumpet blows, when that trumpet blows, yeah, when that trumpet blows, when that trumpet blows, yeah, when that trumpet blows, when that trumpet blows, yeah, when that trumpet blows. This ain't to Christ, relax, yeah, when that trumpet blows.
Rule for 1,000 years, rule the entire sphere. He can do it alone, rule solitaire. But instead, Christ to pull on the Father's heirs, and we'll help like a group of volunteers. Yeah, to forward His will and keep it at the center like Boozer and Dollar Bear. Yeah, since the curse has been removed and the Christ is being viewed, and the feud is out of here. 4,000 years with a pivotal stage, everything will fall under His visible reign. No flaws in our physical frames. Everything will be back to original state. peace will prevail between man and God, between man and beast, until Abaddon will bring dark to the light like a tennis line and try to overthrow Christ one last time. But he will not win, no, he will lose. Christ will drop him, then he'll reboot the heavens and the earth. Everything's new. The city's walls and gold streets will be see-through. A tree of healing for the nations, we will eat the fruit. No sun, no stars in the green room, just the glory of God in his people. No pain, no sorrow, no evil, no death, no tomorrow, no greed, dude. No shame, no boredom, no seas blue. Dear Lord, I don't know when I'ma see you, but I can't wait, and I pray that it'll be soon.
Hey yo, we represent God.
Who you represent? 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 Who you represent?
Hey yo, we represent God. We represent God. Hey yo, we represent God. Hey yo, we represent God. We represent God. Hey yo, we represent God.
You gotta keep a close eye on the people that you move with. Everybody nowadays be marching in the movement. Some ain't gon' like what I'm saying in my song, cause they be marching for the right to do what is the wrong. Abortion is a sin, homosex is a sin. If you're born that way, then you could be born again. Sometimes I really wonder if this world is listening, cause we are not the same. I am a Christian, I read the Bible, Christ is what I'm into. It should show if he has a relationship with you. Take up your cross, deny yourself and follow me. If you are a man of God, you cannot watch pornography. You can't fornicate, so throw away the condoms. I don't care how much honey say she wants them, even when they not looking. Rep him to the core, rep him in the public eyes and behind closed doors.
Who you represent? 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 Who you represent?
Hey yo, we represent God. We represent God. Hey yo, we represent God. Hey yo, we represent God. We represent God. Hey yo, we represent God.
Now don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to start a riot, but I do believe the church has been too quiet while the world is busy marching, legalizing everything. But what they really want to legalize is sin. Same-sex marriages, let me just testify. When you legalize that, then here comes the pedophile and the polygamist and the one who weed smoke. Makes you know you don't have to legalize real coke. Lawless society who's anti-Christ. God hates racism and he hates to see injustice. The question that I'm asking is, where are the churches? They keep telling me learn to tolerate, but when I say what I believe, then they tell me that it's hate. But I love all sinners and I don't discriminate, but when it comes to sin, I refuse to participate.
Who you represent? 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 Who you represent?
Hey yo, we represent God. We represent God. Hey yo, we represent God. Hey yo, we represent God. We represent God. Hey yo, we represent God.
Now come into my classroom, grab a chair, please sit. it. A lot of things we think is cool, God ain't really pleased with. You think you get away with it, cause it's done in secret, but you fool yourself because he always sees it. I've been bought with a price, and yes, I am loving it. God so loved the world that his only son hung for it on the cross. Now I am under his government. The rainbow's not a sign of gay pride, but of a covenant. This is not a hate speech, this is just a warning. What you call a lifestyle, God already calls it. This world is impatient, they constantly racing. I switched up my style to bring it to your generation who needs salvation. You are so unaware, there's a God up above, and he really do cares. But you built up a great wall around you like China. You're a perfect design, so tell me who's your designer?
Who you represent? 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 Who you represent?
And yo, we represent God. We represent God. And yo, we represent God. And yo, we represent